I'm so irritated all the time. It's been few days and I'm not feeling in my best spirits. I want to travel somewhere all the time so that my mood lifts up. I feel tired all the time. Office work is also pending. Procrastination is at all-time high. Not doing anything, but still the day gets over without knowing it. And yesterday was the limit. Wife said something and I got annoyed. On top of it, this changing weather, the winter blues, neither the cough is happening fully nor my sinuses are clear. It's so irritating. Well, this is just half of your story and here is the rest of it. Wanted to take some fruit out of the fridge and as I sat, my bones clicked. A while later, I got up from my bed but slippers were deep under the bed. Cursing and abusing the situation, I sat down and saying, "Oi!" and I took the slippers out. Mom asked me to bring some curd from the nearby shop and I changed my mood about eating it because I didn't want to go out. And now the climax of the story. Can't wake up before sunrise? Can't sleep before midnight. Take a moment, let it digest. Why is this happening? Because your sun is set. And I'm not being metaphorical. Literally, you have sun deficiency. My sun was also set and hence I experienced all that I mentioned above. Pause this video for a moment and think for how many days you have not spent at least 30 minutes in the morning sun. And not through your window or balcony, but say on the roof or in the park. A week? Bad. 2 weeks? Very bad. Month? Terrible. More than a month? Welcome to Unlearn with Ashish. Today we are going to unlearn sunlight therapy. You know, lethargy is the most potent drug, even better than ganja or cocaine. You do it once and it keeps on happening. And then comes crap like this. I don't want a man, I want just coffee. If coffee increases, night decreases. Night decreases, then early morning sun will rise too much before you wake up. One day, my medico sister realized something fuzzy in my energy. So she took me to her hospital and got my blood vitals tested. I was confident that I am absolutely healthy. She said, "You are an MBA? Let's talk on data." She won. My vitamin D was very less. Retrospectively, I realized that I had consumed too much of lethargy drug and then started my sun journey. And of course, vitamin D sachets also. Things became better. They are still improving and there is still a long way to go. Like things love each other, so I'm sure that my friends will also be like me. Lazy, procrastinators, castle in the air kind. Maybe they also would be in the throes of mood swings and bone issues. I dedicate this video to all of you who find it challenging to get up in the morning, tedious to sleep early in night, and whose tomorrow never arrives. Here are 5 things that sunlight gives you, and 5th one is pretty exciting. First, vitamin D. If your legs are paining, bones are squeaking, and laziness is not leaving your body, you might be vitamin D deficient. Actually, you would be. More than 1 billion people in this world are vitamin D deficient, you know that? If you are one of them, chances are that you have fragile mood, risk to respiratory system, and compromised skeletal system. And that's why it's imperative to be in morning sun for at least 3 to 4 times a week for minimum 20 to 30 minutes. Now, winters are pretty fine for this because it's comforting to be in sun given the cold environment, but we wear too many layers that the vitamin D benefits of sun are reduced. To take vitamin D from sun, at least your arms and face should be exposed. When UV rays fall on the skin, the vitamin D secretion starts happening. You might have seen Europeans or North Americans taking sun baths in movies or something. They rather expose as much as they can of their bodies to sun. It's very beneficial. In Indian subcontinent, that might be easy for man, but certainly not for women due to cultural concerns. Well, in that case, sleeveless shirts and shorts would do. No society is going to compliment you on the supreme sacrifice of your bones for their cause. Speaking of Europeans, by the way, here is another thing. If you are white, then you will get more vitamin D in the same time of sun exposure as compared to a person of color. This means that if you are dark-skinned, you need more sun exposure. I mean, a bit of more, few minutes more. Now, God is not racist. Basically, the people that are living near equator or to the places where sun is bright and longer, dark-skinned people are there because if that is not the case, they will suffer massive sunburns. European countries get less sun, so if people had been dark there, probably they would always be vitamin D deficient. So give yourself sun daily or else you will have to eat sachets. There's no problem in that also, but synthetic and externally sourced vitamin D isn't that effective and long-lasting as the one that is secreted within your body. Second benefit, it maintains your circadian rhythm. This probably would be new to you. Our body has a clock called circadian clock or circadian rhythm. You might have been with people like your grandparents, your parents, or some reformed, amazing, godlike friends who wake up without need of any alarm, and they start feeling sleepy at a fixed time in the night, and who become hungry at a particular time. Think deeply. You might have found these people to be generally happier. They complete their work on time, they experience headaches less often, they experience general illnesses fewer than others. They are pretty alert, spry, and agile. If the circadian clock is regulated according to sunrise and sunset, our hormones remain balanced, and problems like diabetes, blood pressure, obesity, thyroid, viral will happen less often. But if circadian clock doesn't regulate, especially the people who are working in the evening or in the night shifts, or who go to late night parties too often, their circadian clock is really bad, so the problem keeps on exaggerating. Sun regulates your circadian rhythm, and your hormones are balanced, so the problem related to hormones like diabetes, blood pressure, pregnancy will reduce. Your body growth will happen well, your mood will let up, your stress will reduce. To regulate your body clock, your body must know when the day started, and that happens only by the quantity of light. Quantity? Can we measure light also? Absolutely. When love can be measured from ittu so itta, light is still tangible thing to measure, no? This is measured in lux. Lux depends on how far the light source is. If your room has say 4 tube lights and you switch them on, probably your lux level of the room would not be more than 100. But say in Delhi in winters, morning sun of 7:15 am emits more than 2000 lux of light. The same level is achieved in summers by 6 am. So even if your room is well lit, it's actually not. Which means you really have to go out in sun for your body to know that sunrise happened. Because if you won't, then your sunrise won't happen, and those, who never experience sunrise, if your body doesn't know that morning happened, your entire day will remain so bad. In fact, when you go to malls, there is so many lights, and that is the reason why you always want to go there for recreation. If they also would have some kind of light as is found in the wholesale shops, probably you won't even go. There are people who take light therapy because of the problems of lack of light, and in light therapy, 10,000 lux is given to a person for 1 hour every day. In winters by 8:30 am, you get more than 10,000 lux. But we won't take it for free. We would want to spend more money on light therapy. A minimum of 2500 lux light, if exposed to face and your arms, it will regulate your circadian rhythm. And by the way, to regulate circadian rhythm, it's important that light falls in your eyes. But it is not necessary to look at sun for this. Just walking in the sun, in the bright light, would do. And the moment you do that, your body will realize that the morning has happened and you will start to feel fresh. The third benefit is that sun helps mitigate depression. It helps in production of serotonin that uplifts mood and remedies depression. So if you're appalled by the world around you and you can't change people, better start taking sun. I talked about depression in my earlier video, how to get rid of depression. Please feel free to check that out. It will blow your mind. In winters, people also experience seasonal affective disorders. It's a type of depression. What's the reason? Lack of sun. In fact, if you do yoga and exercise in the morning, then its benefits are multiplied. Lately, unfortunately, we have been coming across incidents, like people are dying in their 30s and 40s because of heart attack. A very big contributor to this is faulty circadian rhythm, and very common in glamour world. Coming home late, going to the gym straight even at 2 am, and then sleeping late and having no particular waking up time. And now there are 24/7 gym chains making matters worse. They mint money on your misery. Come on, body can take abuse to a certain level only. Beyond that, it gives you a jerk, sometimes fatal. So take sun and reduce stress. In fact, if you are Indian and still struggling with all these illnesses, then all the research that our ancestors did about body, mind, Ayurveda, yoga becomes useless. It's like searching for brass outside when there is gold within the house. What neuroscience is proving today, your great sage scientists became aware of it long ago, for thousands of years. Nama Suryaya Shantaye Sarvarog Nivarine Ayur Arogya Maiswaryam Dehi Dev Jagatpate. Meaning, O Sun God, the Master of Universe, you are remover of illnesses and diseases and provider of peace and calm. I bow before you in reverence. Please bless me with longevity, good health and material prosperity. So if you want all these things, take sun. Fourth important benefit of sun is that it protects you from cancer. Where there is more sun, the chances of ovarian, colon, pancreatic, prostate and blood cancer are very less. According to WHO, moderate exposure to sun helps cure psoriasis, eczema, jaundice and acne. Do bear in mind that taking too much sun also can increase chances of cancer. But there is nothing to be worried about in this as such, because if you are normally covered during noontime sunlight, you are fine. If cancer had been this easy to happen, then half of the population in India would be battling some kind of skin-related cancer. Hope you are liking the video, and if you have reached here, please subscribe to the channel and like and share the video once it is over. I'm on Instagram also, by the way. I talk about mind, body and spirituality. You can follow me there also to watch amazing, entertaining, unlearning videos. Wait. The fifth one is pending. The last benefit of sun, it makes your careers better. What did I say? This guy has gone lunatic, maybe because of sun. Let's close this crappy video. No, don't. That's what you are thinking, na? But unfortunately or fortunately, this is true. Sunlight actually improves your cognitive function. This means you can think better. Your creativity increases, your productivity improves, your lethargy reduces, and you are able to convince yourself to not procrastinate easily than other times. Without even knowing, you might recount that employees of big corporate offices would come out of their campuses to roam around in sun and fresh air. Now, it could also be because they want to smoke, but sun has a lot of impact on their well-being. People who are in creative pursuits and want to create more lively content must take sun regularly. If you are solving a complex managerial or scientific problem, a regular exposure to sunlight will help you, come up with better solutions. When your mind is at peace, unwavered from the humdrums of politics, when it is alert, agile, productive, cognitively strong, powered and full of energy, your career will grow. I'm also furnishing some links in the description regarding the studies that happened, on the impact of sunlight on cognitive function. Do check that out. So now take out your phone, open your Play Store, download an app called Lux, then check your room or office, how much light are you getting? And then you go to park tomorrow and see Lux levels rising as the sun rises. If you get amazed, subscribe to the channel while walking and follow Unlearn with Ashish on Instagram also tomorrow. And of course, share the video with your friends. By the way, sleep also has tremendous benefits, but we can't sleep also. We'll talk about it in the next video. Till then, all hail to Sun God. Suryaya Namah. See you soon.